World, from whichever time zone you're catching me from. My name is MD90 and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss any upload that comes up on the channel. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel, because we put out a lot of content, is head to the playlist and you'll find all various things that we're doing here curated for you based on your interests. So we've got the Kutka podcast, we've got the Tishimi production. These are movies, actually, short movies that you can find on that playlist, and news and trends. We do a lot. We do vlogs. We do a lot on this channel. So the easiest way for such you don't lose yourself, you find that there's a vlog here. The next thing is main news. So for you, if you're interested in vlogs, head to the place. You're interested in a podcast, the place. You're interested in short movies, head to Tishimi Productions, the place in that section. So that's the easiest way to navigate the channel. Any other details that you need to know about me in the About section. If you need to contact me, every video has all my details that you need. Just check the description section. You'll find all the contact details or the About section. Otherwise, I'm glad to have you on this channel and share the videos that you will find your interesting conversations. So any video that you find interesting and a worthwhile conversation, share it with a friend, leave a comment, interact with the platform, and we always give feedback just as you give us feedback. So all my contact details are on every video that I put out. Just check the description section. If not, the About section, you'll find everything that you need to know. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, my email address, everything is up there. Otherwise, the comment section also work. Catch you around. Well, Kawambwa is a hive of activity, as you may be aware. Next on Chilangwa seat was nullified and the by-elections were announced, and that's what's taking place right now. So all sides of the camp, as you can see from the picture there, you can see Felix Mutati, Sylvia Masebo. This should be means of green economy or something, the one in the center there, and then another UPND minister or official at the far right with the mic there. So Kawambwa is voting just in a couple of hours from now, and there's a lot has been happening there, so I'll keep you posted of what's happening as the news proceeds. But in the other news, Esther Lungu loses application to stop the state from taking over flats, despite an earnest appeal to the Economic and Financial Crimes Court to stop the Director of Public Prosecution from taking over 15 mini luxury flats, luxury flats. Wow, she challenges their forfeiture in court of appeal. Former First Lady Esther Lungu has not persuaded the court to grant her application. EFCC has declined to grant orders to stay the execution of its judgment. So that's what's going on, and you see an image of former First Lady Esther Lungu and the former President Edgar Lungu there in court. That's what has happened in court proceedings, and then the UPND report over the same. So Esther Lungu loses bid to stop state from grabbing her previously acquired 15 double-story flats, EFCC. So as reported by the UPND, and then there's a news that has been gone further by Kalemba there, reporting over the same news there with regard to Esther Lungu. What is Chitotela whips as court pronounces 10-year jail term? As you may be aware, Ronald Chitotela was sentenced to 10 years in imprisonment with hard labor just yesterday. So that news is still getting different reactions from the public. So the Pembesha PF member of Parliament, Ronald Chitotela, was yesterday morning reduced to tears as Kabwe High Court condemned him to 10 years stay for burning a car during the campaign in 2021 general elections. And then to which Bino Mpundu gave a reaction. So Bino Mpundu, this is the Nkana member of Parliament, he says, witchcraft is real indeed. All the witnesses, including the 16 police officers, together with their officer in charge for Kawambwa, who witnessed the incidents of the burning ordeal. The UPND Mahindra Van testified that Honorable Chitotela was nowhere close to the incidents, but the judge relied on the testimony of the UPND chairperson for security, who testified that he saw Honorable Chitotela 100 meters away from the scene. and he produced a 20 kwacha that was used to buy grass that was used to burn the car. This is what has taken Chitotela into prison for 10 years. By UPND, there's some you should live for forever and not see death. So the Salem Empire pretty much like a warning of some sort. Those who do not stand against injustice, or one day injustice will visit them. So he says there to say, Chitotela was not on scene, so, and then pretty much giving his view on the Kesachis in kind of member of parliament being on Pundu there. And then on the other hand, Wynter Kabimba says, I am not eligible to advise Lungu. He has his own friends. So Wynter Kabimba has been jabbing at Edgar Lungu and his camp for a while. And that's the most honest statement that he can give, to say Edgar Lungu cannot listen to him, because, you know, there's been competitive from the time that he was Secretary General of the PF at some point. And then he pretty much like took over the party, and then he was kicked out by Michael Saka, and then everybody celebrated. So since then, it seems like he has not recovered. Politics are very funny. You think you're cool with somebody, and then they still hold some sort of grudge. But in as much as he has moved to the UPND, even President Hakainde Hichilema has kept him at a distance. From the time that he says his party had joined the UPND alliance, and like the way you would see Dr. Nevas Mumba meeting up with President Hakainde Hichilema, including with other UPND alliance, there's never been a circulation of a recent meeting of Wynter Kabimba and President Hakainde Hichilema. Because earlier on, if you remember, Wynter was making very spicy statements against the UPND, saying if they do not meet the economic reforms or promises that they're giving the people, they stand to lose the elections. So since then, there hasn't been any engagement. But it seems like he has got back on track and jabbing at the PF. So Economics Fund leader Wynter Kabimba has refused to advise his fellow lawyer, former President Edgar Chagwa-Lungu's politics, stating that former president had his own friends who should do better by playing their role of advisors. So he simply says he's not able to advise Edgar Lungu. I doubt Edgar Lungu will be even able to listen to him, because his advice who's coming from his personal agenda, just like the way President Hakainde Hichilema has been able to see through him. He's pursuing his personal political agenda while he's associating with either Edgar Lungu or Hakainde Hichilema, and everybody's able to see right through him. Anyway, wait and see how that plays out. And then this party, UPND, is a mature party, 23 years in opposition, and now we are here, and people think they can push us out can push us out easily. I call a man Masoverayo. So President Hakainde Hichilema simply laughing at the people that think they can push out the UPND easily after it was in opposition for 23 years. To which Fred Membe reacted, because, and then he attaches the video where President Hakainde Hichilema was making that statement. And then Fred Membe goes like, a classic example of ukukulomutwe, meaning going big-headed. Indeed, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Mulekeni ale samaira, nishta, but in 2026, yena ale fire na mtale fire, alea. So simply saying, let him say what he wants. That's Fred Membe. Let Hakainde Hichilema say what he wants and how he feels. But the reality is that in 2026, he's not returning as the president of the Republic of Zambia. That's according to Fred Membe there, and then he attaches a video of President Hakainde Hichilema making that statement to say, I call a man, they're not leaving. While it's in Kawambwa, drama continues. So Mumbipiri barged into some meeting. The video is kind of shaky. I'm sure you've seen it on the channel already. You'll be the judge of that. But the PF captioned it with a very spicy thing with regard to making allegations that the UPND is working towards rigging some elections, the by-election that are about to take place in a couple of hours there in Kawambwa. And then they attach a video. Just scroll on the timeline, you'll see the video. There should be captioned drama in Kawambwa or something. Be the judge of what you see there. But they caption a number of things there that you just watch the video. You'll be able to see that. And then more allegations coming from the PF. Even attach an image there. The reaction from the people is what I can read. And then the people react to what the PF was putting out, saying, just wait for the people of Kawambwa to vote and for the MP without accusing any other party or whatsoever is going on, who's going to carry the day shall be respected as the will of the people. So he's simply saying, why are you jittery? Why are you making presumptuous propaganda here? Yeah, it's looking very shaky for the PF here. They are putting out a lot of allegations from Kawambwa without very little evidence. You just capture this little image and then you say it's a ploy to get people's NRCs and stuff like that. So people were able to see right through it, and they're saying, yeah, just show us the ballot papers you found, our minister and portion. So they're saying, show us what you have found. You can't just be capturing something else and then put a different image there. So it's looking very shaky with the PF. I hope they've got a proper strategy for Kawambwa. Otherwise, if that's it, it doesn't look very good. Might lose that seat. And then the PF got further to say, time for Kawambwa people to give UPND a protest vote is now. I am pleased to mention that we have a very successful mobilization meeting as we discussed on the way development in Lushinga ward, Lushinga ward. By working together and also prepared to the people to vote for Mwansa Dastan on 20th under the Tonse Alliance that's given Wynter there. That's the only strategy. Just reach the people and win. I mean, it's your own territory. It's your stronghold. Otherwise, that thing of just pushing, no, it's been rigged. Nothing will come of that, especially if you offer very little evidence to prove your allegations. Just campaign, do your thing, but it's not an easy battle, obviously, but otherwise the pushing propaganda will not yield the proper results. So you go further to, this is still the PF, it's a UPND thugs plot to cause violence and intimidation. You see that agenda, and then they attach the image of below there of the ministers on the ground. That strategy will not work, PF. I hope they are able to just campaign and do their thing. This thing of trying to push a narrative without very little evidence might prove very costly to them. Wait and see. What is on the other hand, the UPND say UPND canvasses and engage the voters in Kawambwa. You see, Nevas Mumba is hard on the ground, praying for people, and they're doing both spiritual and physical campaigns. So they put the UPND post an image of Nevas Mumba praying for people while he's on the ground. For those that still ask if he's still a pastor, that's the evidence there. He still operates in both offices. So you can see their friends are doing their campaign. The PF seems to be pushing propaganda. I hope they can catch up soon. Otherwise, it's not looking good the way they are moving. They're talking as if they're about to lose. You have to be strong to push us out of a government that suffered. You have to be strong to push out a government that suffered the most brutality because it is resilient and strong. Simply, kind of saying the UPND is not a pushover. If anyone wants to unseat them, they have to be strong. IMF provides $184 million to Zambia. It's in the Daily Mail. And then tightened monetary policy, further Msokotwane, that's in the mass newspaper. IMF gives 5.1 billion kwacha and commends Zambia's economic progress. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen.